Hey, kid. Hey, kid. How good are you?
The best opening scenes in westerns. Not that many movies have killer opening scenes, westerns included. If you had a great opening scene, the rest was downhill from there. Today we are taking a look at some of the best opening scenes in westerns. Some you will know, some may be a surprise. If you enjoy this video, hit the notification button to get my new videos. If you want to check out my many other videos, head over to my channel. The link is in the description. Let's get into it in no particular order. A Sky Full of Stars for a Roof, 1968, starring Giuliano Gemma as Billy Boy Tim and Federico Boido, aka Rick Boyd, as Roger Pratt. In the movie's cold opening, Roger and his posse, who are looking for Billy, stop a travelling coach in the middle of nowhere, murdering the driver and passengers, a priest and a woman, in cold blood. Roger, where is he? For her, we had to waste the whole day. Informant, I heard Billy was supposed to be coming this way. He must have been taking the trail west. Roger, that may be, but we ain't taking you along. Roger shoots him, and they ride away, leaving all the bodies on the ground.
Any more stories, okay?
High Noon, 1952. Gary Cooper as the soon-to-retire Marshal Will Kane, Grace Kelly as his new bride, Amy, and Ian MacDonald as the newly released prisoner, Frank Miller. The story is told in real time. The first scene, which starts under the opening titles, follows Miller's three acolytes, Jack, Lee Van Cleef, Ben, and Jim, arriving one by one, meeting in a field. They ride together into town to wait for Miller's arrival on the noon train. The viewer already knows the posse is up to no good, and the tension and anticipation are well scored by Dmitri Tiomkin's award-winning ballad. Hang 'Em High, directed by Ted Post and produced by Clint Eastwood's The Malpaso Company, stars the latter as Jed Cooper, a rancher lynched by Captain Wilson, Ed Beagley, and his men, after they wrongfully accuse him of being a cattle thief and murderer. The film opens on Cooper leading his cattle across a river. He is helping a calf. Wilson's posse ride in and surround him, make unfounded accusations, brutalize him, shoot him, hang him from a tree, steal his wallet, leaving him for dead. Unaware they haven't killed him. He'll soon recover and hunt them down. The Great Silence, 1968. From the beginning, The Great Silence takes place during a blizzard, opening with the pale emptiness of snow, contrasting with tall, dark trees. A lonely rider, a vague silhouette on a desolate backdrop of the predominantly white landscape. Several bounty hunters watching him discreetly from afar. The camera zooms in on the rider, revealing the actor, Jean-Louis Trintignant, who stars as the mute gunslinger, Silence. Birds break the silence and cover the sky. This signals the start of the action. Now Silence seems aware of the danger. He scans the area. Intensity builds as he slowly reaches for his Mauser C96, and a shootout that follows ends with him winning. The bleak mood is now set. For a few dollars more, 1965. The first scene is set aboard a train. A passenger is watching a man hiding his face behind a Bible. The ticket inspector comes by. The voice of the mysterious man asks him if the town of Tucumcari is far. He replies, 3 to 4 minutes. The other passenger intrudes and informs the Reverend that this train does not stop at Tucumcari. The latter lowers the Bible. The audience sees Van Cleef's iconic menacing squint. This train will stop at Tucumcari. Getting up and pulling the emergency cord. The train stops. The inspector starts complaining. Mortimer shows him his gun, thanks him, leaving with his horse. The viewer is intrigued by this intimidating and polite character. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, 1969. Most of what follows is true. These are the words that follow the opening credits, which feature a sepia-toned newsreel of the two outlaws robbing a train. The sepia shots continue full screen, half sun-drenched, half dark, with close-ups of Newman in a bank studying the clock, the alarm bell, and the teller closing his window and putting the money away. A gunshot breaks the silence, but it is just a security guard slamming every door and locking. What happened to the old bank? It was beautiful, says Cassidy, as he is about to exit the bank, to which the employee replies, people kept robbing it. A small price to pay for beauty, retorts Newman as he leaves. Once Upon a Time in the West, 1968. The long, mostly silent opening sequence of Leone's Once Upon a Time in the West is a cinematic masterpiece, showing the dramatic arrival of gunslingers Stoney, Woody Strode, Snakey, Jack Elam, and Knuckles, Al Mullock, at a train station. After clearing the area, they begin their wait. No detail is spared. Cracked knuckles, an annoying fly, a squeaky windmill, jangling spurs, water dripping, brutally interrupted by a train's noisy and smoky arrival. The men emerge from their haze, hearing a harmonica tune. A passenger appears. It's harmonica, Charles Bronson. Bronson says they've brought too many horses. He then guns them down. All the tension is destroyed in an instant. Honourable mentions. As well as those already mentioned, here are some worthy westerns that also have great opening scenes. Shane, 1953. This opening has it all. Sweeping vistas, snow-capped mountains, nature, and a hero arriving on horseback. The Searchers, 1956. Undoubtedly one of John Wayne's all-time great movies. A John Ford classic opening scene. The lone Ethan Edwards returning home from war. Django, 1966. This unique and unsettling opening sets the tone for troubled times ahead. Rio Bravo, 1959. This opening without dialogue was a great entrance for Dean Martin, setting up the rest of the picture perfectly. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments. I appreciate your likes and subscribers. Hit the notification button to get my new videos. Take a look at my channel and check my Facebook page. The links are in the description. I am Wrangler. Bye for now. See you again soon.
Interesting facts about famous people.